Good day to you. This is the Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the city where I live. Today is Sunday. No, today is Saturday. My mistake. Today is Saturday, and this next coming Wednesday, the 26th of February, it's going to be Lent. It's going to begin. Ash Wednesday, and then, day after that, a day after that, until Saturday before Easter Sunday. Saturday. Lots of people are going to. Some people are going to fast, and some people are going to give up some things and pray. And you know what I'm saying to you. And so, when you about Lent is a good thing. It's good to be spiritually inclined towards God and Jesus and everything. But a lot of Christians are going to do this, and sometimes non-Christians too are going to fast for better health. Now, in Lent, one thing I must caution you: if you're a type 2 diabetic, which I am also a type 2 diabetic, not as bad as most people, but it's there. I'm controlling my sugar levels, and everything. If you're going to fast for Lent and you're a type 2 diabetic and you have a sugar problem, you really got to be careful, okay? Because you may upset your control. You may mess up the control of your sugar that you had if you fast too much or you fast the wrong way. You really should go to your doctor and ask him, and is it okay for you to fast and how much to fast. But be careful, okay? If you take insulins, if you take medicine or pills for your diabetes, you gotta be careful not to be too low. Fasting causes the sugar level to go down too low, and you can faint. It can really damage you a whole lot. A lot of things can happen when the sugar is too low. You have to be careful with diabetes, with type 2 diabetes. Now, if you're going to fast and you have diabetes, you're taking insulins or you're taking medication for diabetes or pills, stuff like that, you really should have a piece of candy or chocolate or something sweet around you, or maybe some glucose around you in case it gets too low. See, it's good to have someone around you too when you're fasting, like a family member. Let them know in case. But there's other ways that you can celebrate and keep Lent without fasting. Now, you can give more things up, or you can add more things. Yes, you can give to the poor. You can you can be kinder to animals and people. You can give up something else that you have a habit of doing that you know is wrong. For example, being a type 2 diabetic, we type 2 diabetics have a hard time with junk food. I love junk food, but I have to control how I eat it. Now, if I want to fast, I have to be careful. So maybe I should give up my junk food for Lent. You can do that. But you have to be careful that your diabetes doesn't go down too low, your sugar level doesn't drop down too low. So go to your doctor and explain to your doctor, if you can fast for Lent, and how much can you fast, or should you fast? And the doctor will tell you more. But you have to be careful. Always have some kind of sugar, or candy, or glucose, or something ready for you. And make sure you have a supply of strips, so you can always check your blood while you're fasting. That's not too low. You can really, really severely damage yourself, because lots of people lower their sugar by fasting. And normally, without being Lent, there are people who are not religious, people who are not Christians, and they lower their sugar, blood sugar, by fasting. But you may fast too low, and there's also malnutrition. You can become malnutritious when you're there. Okay. Also, ask your doctor if you fast. Should you take your pill? I don't know about insulins. I'm not on insulins. I have no idea. Go to your doctor. But I take a pill. My blood sugar level is very under control. So before you start to fast for Lent, take caution about your sugar level, okay? And the water, and whether or not you're going to drink water, because water flushes out the sugar from your blood. I know. I do. That's why I do all the time. I drink a lot of water, and it flushes off my sugar goes down a whole lot. So whether you're going to drink water or not. Now, if you're going to fast, you can fast food, and drink water. Depends. That's between you and the Lord, your God, or Jesus, or whatever you're praying for, whatever you're doing is between you two. It's a spiritual thing. So pray and explain to God that you want to fast, but not water. But you have to be careful how you fast, okay? For Lent, if you're type 2 diabetic, always have an extra supply of strips and sweets around you. Maybe an apple. Apple is just the ideal. Besides candy, apple. Apple stabilizes sugar. So if you're fasting, maybe you can pray to God that you'll fast, but you can take an apple. Eat apple. That has sugar, and it stabilizes sugar in the blood, and that's it. Okay. So always think before you fast for Lent. Okay. You can add more things. Instead of give up some things, you can add more things, do more things. Okay? But it's between you and God, or the Lord. Alright? This is why it's out to coming at you from the city where I live, because I'm a type 2 diabetic. And I'm going to tell you, you got to be careful when you fast. Anytime you fast, you can upset the sugar balance. Okay? Especially if you're taking insulins. That may take it too low. Okay? Speak to your doctor before you fast, and see how you can fast. And if you can and have candy around you, or sweet glucose, or a sweet juice, or apple, that's just ideal. It's healthier, an apple. All right. Just letting you know to be concerned when you fast, whether you fast or not, for Lent. This is why I have to come at you from the city where I live. Over and out, and have a wonderful Lent and a happy Easter. Bye-bye.